I'm Christopher Reeves with Southeast Foundation of Crawl Space Repair. I'm here with Graham Moore. Hey Graham, how we doing?
Doing pretty good.
So we're back again. We talked a couple days ago about the encapsulation, which still looks awesome. So what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk today about our structural support system called SmartJacks.
Okay, awesome. So I'm taking that this is a SmartJack?
This is a SmartJack. So a lot of times in your home, of course, we want to protect it from moisture with our clean space encapsulation system, but your floors can sag and settle, and it occurs in a couple of different ways. The piers, the structural piers, the way your home was built underneath your house, can settle, or your joists and your main beams can start to sag, and we can address all those issues with our SmartJack system.
Oh, okay. So what is causing these to sag?
Could be a couple of different things. Of course, the biggest one is moisture. A lot of moisture in wood causes it to become weak and starts to sag. It could be overspanned. It could be that the house was not designed properly and the loads from where the load-bearing walls are located above these joists are not directly over your existing main beams, and therefore we have to add the support where the actual load-bearing walls are inside the house.
Okay. So I'm taking that you have all this set up here because this span is so far.
Too far. That's right.
So can you explain to us what we have all of here and what is this?
Exactly. Okay, so let's go through the process of how we use the SmartJacks and how the system works. So once we've identified where the problem exists in the house and where we need to add the supports inside the crawl space, we go through and we use our SmartJack. So our SmartJack consists first of us digging an engineered footing. We have a huge footing that we have to dig underneath this actual column right here. Ours is actually 24 by 24 and it's a mixture of gravel and concrete. And that's very important because it doesn't matter how strong this support is if it sinks down to the ground. So we have to have that engineered footing. It's a whole system, not just the column itself. Right. And then we take our precast plate and put it on top of that. So we have a 24-inch by 24-inch footing that has a 12-inch plate that goes on top of that, and that exists underneath our liner here, and then our column actually fits into the top of our plate. From there, we actually have the top assembly part of the SmartJack, and that's where the adjustment comes from. And then if need be, we either can put it underneath your existing main beams, that's the problem, or in this case, we have it connected to one of our 4-inch galvanized steel I-beams. Now, one of the important parts of the process to know is this is not like anybody else's support jack system. This is actually a massive column, it's galvanized, and it's cut to length. These things are specifically designed per crawl space. We actually have to take measurements and cut these things to be the right length. And then once we actually adjust the top plate into place, sometimes we are even able to lift floors and walls back up in their original position. And we always guarantee stabilization at a minimum. It's a pretty impressive process that we go through.
Right, so you can guarantee to stabilize it, but you can't guarantee to make it perfectly level again.
No, we can't always guarantee to make something perfectly level again, but that's also not always the objective or the goal. You know, we don't necessarily even know if something was level to begin with. Right. And rest assured that when we're done, if there is anything that remains inside the house, any sort of crack or anything like that, it can be patched, it can be painted over, and it won't open again. Right.
And like with this right here, I don't have to worry about that bouncy floor, that china cabinet moving again.
Don't have to worry about that at all.
All right, nice. All right, and so, hey, Graham, how long does it usually take to do something like this?
Pretty quick, actually. We're able to do most jobs inside of one day.
Oh, cool. And what kind of warranty do you have with all this?
It's pretty impressive. We actually have a 25-year warranty on all of our SmartJacks, and they're always adjustable. So for any reason, if you think that anything needs to be done or anything needs to be lifted more, we can come back out at any time in the future for any future homeowner. It's infinitely transferable, and make sure they're always going to be underneath your house and they're always going to be adjustable.
Okay, so what you're saying is if you decide to sell the home, that warranty is transferred to the next person that buys my house?
That's exactly right.
Oh, really? I like that.
Yep, it's a huge selling point.
All right, awesome. Well, if you want to check out our SmartJack system, or if you want us to come out and give you a free estimate, please don't hesitate to give us a call. If you say you watched this video and you share it, we'll give you 10% off on your next estimate.
Thank you.